Welcome, fellas. Oh, been a rocky day. Pretty much been a rocky day today. But okay, I'm recovering slowly. Got to say that I'm recovering slowly and I'm very much happier now. Uh, you are. I still need this goddamn crutch, but I hope I won't have to carry it like forever. Okay, let's just warm up a bit. Man, I'm trying to warm up a bit and to get into the spirit of things. I just need to share this on Discord. Hold on. Where is Discord? 1 second, please. Okay. That's like fine. Let's work it out, fellas. I shared this on Discord. Finally, I got used to the spirit of things. Let's go. I'm warmed up. Let's go. Hey Steven, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Sorry for not working out more. I'm so glad you're here, friend. Let's grind through, let's grind it out. Until July, I will have to train on the couch. Then I will proceed with some other training methods. Just to say. Just a sec. Doing a bit shadow boxing, the same shit, a different shuffle. That is awesome. I will be able to show you kicks though. Starting July, I will be able to teach. So, sorry, man. Until July, I'm not allowed to throw kicks. So, yeah. Yes, since July, I can start teaching. You've seen my photos from physical therapies. Been to... What happened? You've been? Yes, I've been to doctor. I'm going every day to physical therapies, yes. I'm going every single day to physical therapies. If you've seen that photo that is from this morning, every morning I go to physical therapist. So every single day, literally every single day. Every morning, 8 a.m., Vlad is doing physical therapies until 9 a.m. So yes, I'm doing. Seen it. Well, it is just like... Yeah, like looking like pretty much nice. I'm gonna check those photos now. I'm just checking photo I posted this morning. Yes, this morning I posted. I just checked the photo. Starting July I will be able to throw kicks. And of course, maybe, but I must stay on the couch until July, which kind of sucks. I know it kind of sucks, but life can be bitch sometimes. You know that very well, man. Life can be bitchy sometimes. But life is life, just. What do you think is best card? I think textbook, high or Philly shell. Textbook high or Philly shell. Textbook high. Textbook high for me. For me, Philly shell is hard unless you're a small guy like you. Philly shell is good for smaller guys. I am big, so I'm big plus some MMA guys, so Philly shell not gonna work for me. But for you, it's Philly. I like this. No, I like this card. I am 179 centimeters in runners. I don't know how much I am in runners. I'm normally 6'2". But my reach is 74th, so I don't have the greatest reach in the world. But Philly shell is good for you, you're a smaller guy. 74, great, I'm 66. I'm like, my reach is okay. Pretty much okay reach. I'm not having the greatest reach in the world though. 74 for a welterweight, it's average. It's like an average score for a welterweight. Gonna train for 45 minutes today. Yeah, gonna train for 45 minutes. When I'm able to kick and do those things, I'm gonna train more. I'm gonna train way more. Who's best distance control UFC? Israel Adesanya. Definitely Israel Adesanya. Distance control Adesanya. It's almost impossible. Almost impossible to, it's almost impossible to piece that guy up. Like, that distance control is really, really, miraculous. really, really miraculous. So I do believe he is just too good. If you're asking me, the guy is just too good. I believe he is just too good when it comes to distance control and also distance management. His distance management is pretty much very, very high. He is extremely intelligent type of a fighter. So to be good at distance control, you need to be very, very skillful. And yeah, his real feints are very good too. His KO Branson was insanely skillful too. Or was it Imanari Roll versus the current PFL champ? Imanari Roll is a bit harder. For a good Imanari Roll, you need good BJJ. Ryan Hall is especially skillful at that. If you're asking me, Ryan Hall is especially skillful at that aspect of the game, definitely. It's Ryan Hall, the most skillful guy at that aspect of the game. So, just saying it's Ryan Hall for me. I'm only boxing today, actually. Ryan Hall is good. Yeah, I believe he lost to Topuria. Yes, that's him. Topuria pissed him up pretty much easily. It was an easy win for Ilya Topuria. I am more fluid now, right? What do you say? I am way more fluid now since I hurt myself. I'm gonna learn to box better. Every injury has its good and bad sides, and good side of this injury, I might learn to box. I might learn to box better. The key is to never quit, to never stop training. That is the key aspect of the game, if you're asking me. If anybody asks that question, just never stop training, fellas. Please, never stop training. It's like, it would have been horrible. Really much, it would have been horrible if you ever stopped training. It means you gave up. Literally, it means you gave up. And giving up, it's not an option. Just stay. I know it's sometimes very hard to stay positive, but try. At least try it out. Therapeutic. Who will Ian Gary fight next? Let's see whether he wins or loses. Ian Gary is fighting Daniel Rodriguez. I bet on Ian Gary to win. So thank you, man. So let's see if he wins. He is ready for the top of welterweight division for ranked opponents, etc. If he loses, then I don't know. I don't know if he loses. It's gonna be a problem if he loses. If he loses, he can't get a big fight. That would be a problem, yeah. It would be a very, very big problem. He won't lose, I don't think. I think Ian Gary is too fast for D-Rod. In the case he wins, if he wins, I would dare to let him fight Michel Pereira or Steven Thompson next if he wins. Only if he wins. I know Rodriguez. D-Rod is not fast enough. Or I would let Ian Gary fight Li Jingliang, for example. That could be a nice fight. Li Jingliang, for example, would have been a great rival for him. I think Li Jingliang would have been a great rival for him. Ian Gary said he's never been in street fight. Well, Ian Gary is dedicated, you know. Ian Gary is a very dedicated boy. I like his dedication. His dedication and striving to success. It's like, it's epic. Really much epic. Does it need to? I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's okay to take part in a street fight, and sometimes it's not. I don't know. Don't know what to say, honestly. Honestly, don't know. Don't know. It's better for an MMA fighter to never take part in a street fight. Uppercut's better now, Letzer. Thank you so much for this super chat, man. Yeah, I'm gonna. Close range fighting, you're master of it. You're master of close range fighting, Steven. You have a nice short uppercut. Thank you. I also have this long one. See, this long uppercut. I also have this long one. My coach warned me that, but short uppercut, nice. Yeah, until July. In July, I'm gonna start showing kicks if I recover. Do they say? Yeah. But it's okay, man. It's all, it's all part of the challenge, a part of the game. Just, never lose your faith. That's the most important. They say, like, I will be out until July, so I know it kind of sucks to be out until July, but it's not that I have much of a choices. I don't have much of a choices, really. I just need to fight, We'll see. Next 2 weeks, I'm undergoing physical therapies, and we'll see. Place them up, Vletzer. Send them to Shadow Realm. Will do. Yeah, twice per week I can train. Twice per week is fine for cameras. I can train more, but, it's like sometimes you get tired too easily, man. And also I have other obligations, yeah. Pretend you're fighting, yeah. I'm way more fluid now. See? Bring your hand back to forehead. I'm holding this guard, like returning here. It's a bit harder when you're MMA guy. It's, why I don't return here. I'm gonna tell you that. Because in MMA, the next reflex when you return your hand here, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you return it here, the next reflex is this, sprawl. That's the problem. That's like many people see this, and that's because of MMA. Just because I'm training, my coach is instantly saying, do this. Like instantly when you get it back here, the next reaction is sprawl. So That's all a part of the game. That's why I return on the chin, though. In MMA, you have to keep your hands a bit more down, because if you leave it like this, you're very vulnerable. You're very vulnerable to takedowns, and that's why. But I mean, your argument makes sense. If it's pure boxing, it makes sense. In boxing, it's good to return like this, but in MMA, return like this, takedown right off the bat. You're gonna get taken down. But it's like, it happens. It happens, man. It just happens. When I start walking again, you get these shorts. Do you know the takedown where you pull their leg towards you and use the momentum to take them down? Yes, I know. That's a single leg takedown. That's like pull. And for example, if you pull to this side, then you start rotating with your opponent. Yes, I do. A coach showed me that. But I prefer double legs because single leg is too sneaky for me. I prefer double legs. My friend is green belt in judo, done wrestling too. I know, that's a single leg takedown. I know what are you talking about. It's a single leg takedown. My coach showed me that, so. Judo. It's probably knee crush. It's probably some kind of a knee crush, but in judo you mustn't, you mustn't dive under the belt in judo. So that's probably some kind of a knee crush or some modified judo throw. He's probably an MMA guy who modified his fighting style to judo, and it's probably some kind of the modification. I don't know. Probably some kind of the modification, but it actually works. Really much, it actually works. So yeah, I assume. Done small amount of judo. How much did you train? How much did you train? I've never trained judo. Only MMA judo. Only like I know hip toss from MMA. Trip to black belt. Think he let me about 5 sessions. That's okay. That's amazing, man. It's safer than boxing, in my opinion. Boxing is hard, man, and very challenging. Boxing is actually very challenging. Very challenging discipline. Got to say, I think boxing is extremely challenging. If you're asking me. I'd be better at wrestling. Well, I agree with that. Like, wrestling is, how to say, more for what I like to say. Wrestling is more for powerful people, for smaller people. If you're long, you can't wrestle well. You have lower center of gravity. You would have been better wrestler than me. I know, because I have the grit. Maybe. Just telling. Maybe. It's a nice piece of choice. You're not getting struck, so it's cool. No. You're not getting struck. That is cool, yes. You're not getting struck, yeah. BJJ or wrestling, which is better for self-defense? I think wrestling. I think it's easier to take somebody down because BJJ is going to work if and only if somebody drags you to the ground. That's why I believe wrestling is a better choice for defense. Probably wrestling is a better choice for defense. If you're asking me, because if you wanna defeat somebody via BGG, you got to wait for him to drag you to the canvas. And sometimes it's risky, all those waiting is sometimes risky. Because, if you get taken down to the ground, maybe it's gonna be hard. Just saying, maybe it's gonna be too hard. Just saying, anything is possible, but just my opinion, just my personal opinion. Later I will go live to prop you up for Bellator. Just need to give predictions for Bellator. Later, propping you up, Bellator. I know, BGG wrestling probably could be a BGG, I don't know. BGG is good if you get dragged to the ground. Yeah, probably need 4 months practice BGG to get used to it. Wrestling is easier to learn moves. It's true. I trained BGG for 2 years, but with BGG you got to train, you got to wait until you get dragged to the ground. Man, I got used to moves, so try pull back shoulder roll. Let me be a bit more defensive. I'm only attacking now, man. Need to be a bit more defensive, maybe. Yeah, I'm starting to guess. Yeah, I'm starting to guess. Better than before. Oh, thank you. That's very technical aspect of the game. Glad you think it's better. Say thanks to my coach Ivan Đorđević Itsko. My coach Itsko is genius. Lift shoulder to chin, then roll back. Think this, like this. I mean, like this, huh? It's a rocket science for me. This is a boxing technique. Makes sense, old school boxing, man. This is like a crossbow stance or a crossbow guard. Pretty much makes sense, yeah. It's, remember this element actually. You could get good at it. Well, we are going to train. Yeah, I could get good at it. I got to say, I can get good at it if I combine it maybe with strikes or maybe with powerful shots or. Yeah, this can work in MMA. For example, if you're trying to stuff a takedown, this could work. This can work when trying to stuff a takedown. Or cornered. Yes. When you're on the fence, this could work. Poirier does the shit his own way, very good at it. Yes, Poirier is piecing people up with that. Really, Poirier is destroying with that. I believe that Poirier defo rocks when it comes to that aspect of the game. You're definitely right. Poirier defo rocks when it comes to that aspect of the game. He is defo superb. Like a superb shit, like a superb choice, yes. Can I switch stances? I'm still trying, man, but right now I can't as I'm sitting, but normally I can, but I can only kick when I switch stance. I can only kick or throw Superman punch. I can throw a punch sometimes, but it doesn't look like a punch. When I'm standing like this, you see the difference. And see this. See what is the difference when my lead arm is right. I'm not the best when I switch stance. I'm good at southpaw because I'm left eye dominant, learned that playing the arts a lot. Really? That is excellent. That is amazing. You are getting good at blocking with your shoulder. For an uppercut, it works. Or for a hook. See? It's gonna work for uppercut, but for example, if I try to do this, that's not gonna work. But as much as I know, my coach was showing that this can only work for an uppercut. Eventually, a short hook in some specific situations. It could work with a short hook, but as my coach says, this thing works well with uppercuts. So if you're covering up and if somebody is swarming all over the place, it would be a good idea to cover up to cover your shoulder up and then try to counter with an uppercut, especially if somebody constantly shooting in. Yours is like more K1 Pereira elbow guard. Oh yeah. We have elbow guard in MMA. See? We have in MMA this. We have a lot of elbow guards. Because when you do this, it's hard to hit you. Like when you do elbow guard, it's hard to hit you. See? When somebody is trying to hit you and you do this, it's very hard to hit you. See? We have elbow guard. Or we have this elbow defense. That's also good defense against high kicks. Against high kick, you can defend like this. And this elbow guard is good against punches, you see? This is typical example of K1 or MMA. You have it in kickboxing too. See? That's what we have. Like in boxing is more technical, more difficult. Boxing is the most difficult martial art, if you're asking me. I was thinking that I know something from boxing, but believe me, I realized that I know nothing. I realized that I literally know nothing. With boxing, you can always learn. Literally, there is always room for the improvement. And imagine Pereira's left hook. That's Pereira's short left hook. No, it's not pretty much hard to throw it. That Pereira's left hook is one of the most violent shots one can deliver. So, do agree to some point that it is one of the most violent shots you can deliver at your opponent. You can hurt him badly with that shot. That is 100% true. It's true that you can really hurt him badly with that shot. So, I believe you can really make some noise, you can really make some damage. So, I agree with that. Definitely agree that you can make some noise with that shot. But again, it's just, circumstantial. It's pretty much circumstantial if you're asking me. So, let's go. There you go, the combo. De La Hoya was best at combos. Yes, he was. He was amazing. Vicious. Nice, so thank you, I'm trying. Today I'm just in a good mood. I'm trying as hard as I can, I'm trying. You know that very well, my fella. Oh, thank you for the super, man. Thank you so much, Combos King. Thank you. You're amazing. Yeah, 5 minutes left of this session. You're amazing, man. Listen, as soon as I am able to walk, you get this. I just need to remodel it. I just need to remodel this, but you're gonna get this. This is gonna be yours. When I start connecting kicks with this, you will see. But you are pushing my game, definitely pushing my game to the next level. I'm shadow boxing now soon. That is awesome. I'm training for 3 more minutes. Then I must go. I must prop up for Bellator later. Just keep boxing, fella. Just keep boxing, keep training. If you ever come to Serbia, one day we can box together. That could be awesome. Or if you ever like, that's gonna be awesome. Just awesome. Oh, Colberto, Steven Donnelly, thank you so much for this amazing chat, for this amazing stream. Whew. I'm actually tired. Thank you so much for the motivation, man. We will not give up, you know. Yeah, Columbus King, thank you so much for this. Have a great time shadow boxing, and have a great time with your puppy, man. Thank you so much for this. Amazing discussion, amazing super chats, and I really enjoyed this stream. I will message you like later. I will do Bellator predictions, Bellator breakdown, and of course, we're gonna enjoy some other time. Thank you, man. Let's lock and load. Thank you for everything, man. Catch you later, alligator.